So, my last Heroes video, everyone's like, Dabuz, there's no way Isabelle's bad in Villager. There's no freaking way. Shout out Dabuz. And here I'm going to talk about why that is. Like, by comparing these characters side by side pretty much. These characters are pretty similar. When I think of Villager, to me, this character's bad, first of all. Just straight up bad. A few reasons. You ever want a chance to fight against one of the best Smash players in the world, just to see what it's like while chilling with them, having a great time? Well, guess what? If you check out the Medify link in the description below, you can get exactly that with people like me, Leo, Light Tweak. You can literally fight against any of the best people in the world, just like click away. His like main tool I feel like is supposed to be this side B. Like this is supposed to let him approach, right? But it's super easy to counter. Like a lot of attacks should kill the move pretty safely. Can't really follow up off this too well. Slow, it's hard to like chase people with that. And yeah, so like that's a bad move pretty much. You know it's not supposed to be. And then his other like very different move is his special, right? And this move's also just kind of bad. Like the axe is pretty good, don't get me wrong. But you have to set it up, and even then it's not a great move. You can combo into off jab, it's pretty fast, but it has low range. It doesn't really combo into anything. And like it's kind of one of these moves where it's like you're doing a lot of work to get it out and land it, compared to like honestly just like spacing some aerials. I feel like Villager's main game plan is he wants to kind of get in your face and pressure you with things like the axe, put you into position with the tree, hit you with those side Bs. And none of that really pans out because when a Villager's up close, he's not really scary, right? Like he's kind of scary when he's spacing out with like some of these, but these aren't much damage. You know, his out Shogun is pretty good with like this, I guess. And sure, his up air and his down air are good moves. Granted, I think the RNG elements hurt him more than they help him. Because when he's up close to you, he doesn't have combo tools. Like this can combo on the jab if you have, combo with axe if you have that available, sure. When the character like wants to get in your face with side B, you want like rounded combo tools that aren't a super laggy grab. So that's not a combo tool. Well, I don't know if this combos, but it's too laggy to make that a reliable tool anyway. And then finally, like dash attack. I think that probably combos. But like, once again, like you can't rely on that as a combo tool overall, in my opinion. I don't really see where his kit like works in tandem, right? Like his best move is this, but the rest of his kit doesn't really support using this, nor is as much damage. And then like up close, he's not particularly scary, but his kit feels like it's meant to kind of like be up close. It feels weird. Whereas in comparison to Isabelle, what I think makes her good in comparison is that, first of all, let me just say this right now. She has this move. This move is phenomenal. It's a combo tool. And that's a big deal because the combo actually sets up more juggles as well. So the consistency of like, oh, I can stay up for this and then do that, it matters a lot. Even if her up air isn't very different than Villager's, just she can set up for it so much better. Also, I kind of like how it's not RNG, like you don't get 1, 2, or 3 turnips. It's always 2 turnips. It's consistent damage. She also has that forward tilt as a kill move, so like she has like this combo starter and this kill move. Also, this move is really big, pretty fast, not much in lag. Like this is actually just a really good move overall. But we're not done here. So she has a much less conditional jab confirm. Where Villager needs to have the, the tree and get the axe going. She can just do jab down smash. Jab up smash even. Like that's huge. Because even just for damage, right? You do something like this. That's a lot of damage as well. Get some mix with that. And really, she's actually kind of scary up close. Like not scary. She's still a lightweight character. That's not DLC or anything. But like, those are good tools to have. Her neutral air is just basically a better version of Villager's. It has just a little bit more range, as you can see. Not much, but something. So that matters. And then finally, getting to her specials. Like, this is just a really good special. It's not the best in the world, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty damn good overall. Controls a lot of space. You can combo off of it, you can hit people into that even. And it's just kind of one of these like annoying moves that, even though there's enough counterplay to it, it forces the opponent to play around it. And then you have this move, which, like, this isn't an amazing move either. It's side B is whatever, but it makes people unable to press buttons. Like, someone's pressing a button at like this mid range, you can just side B. Especially when you do things like this. I see a lot of Isabelle players do something like this, where they use this as a juggling tool, and it's surprisingly really effective as a juggling tool. And you like really just knock people up and go, alright, hit you up, and if you whiff it, it's pretty safe because you're so far away. And you can mix things like that with like, oh, knock you up. Oh, you can try avoiding the side B. Nah, in that case, like air dodge, I'm just gonna do this, or I can pressure with this. And like, there's a lot of mix with that move that makes it pretty useful. Someone's off stage, same thing. You can like really start edging on people down when they're off stage, and their options to avoid it are super limited. The point is with this character, like, she just has more tricks to work with, more tools. Her tools feel like it's a lot of ways just kind of better than Villagers. Her dash attack is like slightly faster, has a little bit less end lag, so it's easier to combo off of, easier to punish things with. And it's just a very slightly better tool. But that's kind of the crux of this character, right? She just has all these things that are slightly better tools, which really lets her play this game plan of like, I'm going to zone you out, be annoying, set this up, kind of keep my range and get decent reward off that. But also, if I get close, if I use my fair zone to get close and like annoy you, right, pressure you, I can get in your face and jab you, up tilt you, and get big damage off that. You know, I can force you unable to go in certain spots with this, and then I can be either aggressive or defensive. Oh, I'm in advantage state. I have multiple tricks to work with in advantage state as Isabelle. And finally, let's look at the stats in the characters, right? So Isabelle is actually a little bit faster in the air. She falls a little bit slower, which doesn't matter too much, I'd say. She does have less gravity though, which means she's a little bit harder to combo, which in my opinion, pretty good thing. So yeah, she's just very slightly faster in the air. She is significantly lighter than Villager. That is a big problem though. By significantly, I mean 4 points. It's actually not even that much lighter. So she's slightly lighter, slightly faster in the air though. She actually has a faster run than Villager as well. Same initial dash, faster run. So statistically, they're very close to each other, but as I give Isabelle the slight nod, because she's only slightly lighter in exchange for slightly more mobility. So yeah, overall, like all these factors is kind of like, I don't really see a reason to play Villager when Isabelle exists. The only reason to replay Villager, in my opinion, is maybe if there's a character who really doesn't handle side B well from Villager. But like honestly, when I look at the characters side by side, I'm like, oh, she feels kind of like a power crop version of the character overall. Yeah, I mean, I just want to explain it because every my video is like, oh my god, Dabuz, how can you put her higher than Villager in your tier list? And there you go. Hope this was informative. I came up with everyone to say, oh my god, Dabuz, you didn't know everything about the character. Villager has this tech, he can do this thing that Isabelle can't do. And I don't know everything about the character, that's fair. Not gonna pretend like I do. But I think I know enough to make that informed opinion. Bye.